good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. All right. Welcome back to your homegirls channel. Welcome back to the Empress Rose Tarot. I am your spiritual advisor, your homegirl Ashley. And everything you need to know will be in the description box below. Like, share, and subscribe to your homegirls channel. Hit that notification bell so you can get the day-to-day up post when I post. And today, we're going to finish off with the fire signs. I know it's been a little bit of delays here and there, but we're here today. Tomorrow, well, I would say we're here today, tomorrow is gone, but that don't make no sense. We're here today and yesterday is gone. So, fire signs, we're going to focus on you today. And then after that, I'm going to do a collective energy read for everybody and their mama. So y'all, let's get into it. Let's get into it. We got some good stuff. Alrighty, let me get I think I got my deck of cards here. Alright. And if y'all, excuse the background, y'all. I got my little coffee machine going. Yeah, yes, she keeps a coffee machine in her room, okay? Alright, don't judge me. That's what we do. We drink coffee in the middle of this. And because I drink my little coffee in the morning, and then at night I drink my herbal tea, you know what I'm saying? I'm weaning myself off of coffee, okay? Alright, so, fire signs, Sagittarius, Leo, Aries, what's good, baby? What's going on? Let's get pop rocking. Let's talk about it. We want to talk about, well, last time I left off, we want to talk about the divine and the divine feminine, the divine masculine, and even the divine karmic. And we're going to talk about what are you experiencing and how can you heal it? Most of us are preparing ourselves for a union simply because the energy surrounding us calls for it, so we can, bring the vibrations back up. Everything been kind of low frequency, fear, like we want to get the temperature back together. Okay. All right. So spirit guides, angels of love, and light ancestors, thank you for the opportunity. I do appreciate it. Keep me on the straight and narrow. I ask that you come and protect my reading and let it be conducive and let it resonate. And as the saying goes, if it resonates, then cool beans, take it and let it apply. If it don't, let that thing fly. All right. Okay, and Holy Spirit, I ask that you come, let my reading be as accurate as possible, that it might touch a few, some. Thank you. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Alrighty, so give me the energy for fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Let's talk about it. Divine feminines, what's going on? Alright, so somebody is getting ready to walk away from things that's no longer serving them. Alright, we're going on a trip on a little rocket. Okay, I'm just playing. So we got the Hierophant card here. So somebody had to walk away from something that was no longer serving them in order to go on a spiritual conquest. And we got the Hermit mode. Some of you guys feel like there's a need to be alone. There's a need to be in silence. And there's a need to, oh, excuse me, her phone is coming off. Hold on. Phone is coming out. There is a sense to be alone. There is a sense to get some spiritual healing, some spiritual understanding. It's like a discernment, if you will. Excuse me, y'all. Y'all know I like to mess around with my camera. Alright, I'm going to turn it this way where it can make sense for y'all to see. I want y'all to see everything. Alright? And if you can't see everything, we're going to zoom. Zoom that thing right on in. That's the beauty of cameras. Alright? Okay, got it. Alright. So, fire signs, what are you looking at here for Sagittarius, Aries, and Leo? I feel like you're walking away from something that was no longer serving you, divine feminines. At this time, you are really focusing on self, practicing spiritual discernment, and staying on your path. You're going into a phase of seeking new, passionate. Some of you guys, I feel like, could be a painter, an artist, a poetry writer, a musician. And this is something that is very passionate that you love. This is something that has been ordained or blessed, and you're going into something that is like shining. It's like a shining of it's like a light, like your light is being shown. It's shining bright as it should. Right here we got the five of wands here, so we're definitely talking to I do feel like there is a Sagittarius there has been like on this journey here of trying to figure out as a divine feminine, trying to figure out which way you want to go and how you want to go by it. We have like it's been like a kind of a push and pull kind of thing, but I think you're finding your own way. I think you're like trying to battle your way to the top. And then one thing I admire about fire signs, y'all gonna be 10 toes down in it, and whatever your passion is the money follows. Okay, that's just point blank of the period. The money always follow. So you have nothing to really worry about in that aspect, because we know for a fact that money loves to follow wherever your passion is. And you being strong about it. You know, you carrying great strength. I could be talking to a Leo, divine feminine Leo here, that she's like being strong in her situation. I do feel like you have a lot of loving and support. Some of you guys at the bottom of the deck want to travel, see the world, do something different. Although I understand that totally, because hey, we've been on lockdown, we've been in quarantine, and we about to go out of our quarantine damn mind. So I totally understand that. I feel like some of you guys have even put love on the back burner, and you kind of just zeroing in on your self-worth and your self, everything that's dealing with self. I think that you are really like conquering that. I really feel like, you know, you're no longer allowing distraction, because I do know that fire signs do have a tendency to get distracted, and so we're not interested in being distracted anymore. We're focusing on, you know, what we need to focus to make ourselves better. As talking to the divine karmics here, I do feel like if you are a Sagittarius, you're definitely having money issues. I feel like money has not come to you as easy as it normally does. I just think that you just need to go within and really focus on what's your passions. What is something that brings you emotional stability, Sagittarius. If I'm talking to a divine karmic Leo, I feel like that you're putting too much energy into a relationship that is not working for you. There's been constant battle, constant struggle. I do feel like the Hierophant card here, and I feel like you're not really listening to your intuition. You're not listening to your intuitions and the guidance of your spirit guides that's trying to tell you that, you know, you need to pay attention to what you need to pay attention to. Because right now I feel like you're being distracted. If I'm talking to a divine karmic Aries, I feel at this point that your manipulation, I don't mean to sound harsh when I say this, but I got to keep it funky with y'all. Your manipulation and you trying to jump over people and use people as a way to get you to your pinnacles is no longer going to work. Spirit is no longer going to have that. It's not going to work for you anymore. You have to put in the work. Some of you guys have lost jobs. I do feel like some of you guys are sitting there crying because you lost a job, or you don't know what's going on with your job. Or I do feel like it's a grounding experience. Right here we got the Seven of Wands, and it's funny when I say grounding, this like meditational card comes up here. It's like usually in other decks, like she's like or this person is kind of like defending herself, but I feel like spirit is like putting you in a protective bubble away from people so you can get to a place of enlightenment, you know, going after stuff that you're passionate about. And we got the Page of Wands here, got a lot of Wands energy here, so your energy is definitely here. This card was at the bottom of the deck and it came back out. Yeah, somebody, if we're talking about a love situation here, a relationship, I feel like a divine karmic, I mean, yeah, I guess divine karmics here. I feel like a divine karmic is entering into a different relationship. This is going to be a lesson that's going to teach you about self-growth and self-preservation. I do feel like if you are a divine feminine, you as well could be going into union. But I feel like you got a lot of people that's going after you, especially if you are a Leo. You're very beautiful. You're very talented. You're very open to the different possibilities. You're standing in your truth and your power, and therefore you have generated a lot of people that is crawling and fighting for your attention, and you're like, nope, I don't want to, no, no, I'm not interested, nope, nope. This is like, no, I'm doing me, back up, back up. If you're not my divine masculine, I don't want no part of you, okay? I ain't got nothing to say to you. You ain't got nothing to say to me. Okay, so I totally understand. I totally understand that. Alright, so give me 3 oracle cards, please, Spirit. Give me 3 oracle cards for the fire signs. Sagittarius, Aries, and Leo. The divine feminine karmics. We're going to do 3 for 3. Alright, so give me 3 cards for the divine feminines, please. Yeah, so like I told you, grounding. I feel like the divine feminines of Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries is currently grounding your energy. You're really focusing on self and getting messages. Again, I have a lot of cards that came out, but here we go. We're talking about sacrifice. Again, some of you guys have let go of the past, let go of whatever that wasn't serving you, and now here we are at a passionate beginning. We're going in within, and we're going after what makes sense and what doesn't. What I told you, new beginnings. New beginnings here. And then we got the throat chakra. Again, creativeness. This speaks about somebody that's interested in being creative, that is focused on, just whatever you're passionate about. And I feel like the energy, I feel like somebody, I hear some of y'all like, oh, we haven't had sex in months. Okay, I totally understand that. But that's a good thing though, because the energy that you are harvesting, the energy that you have within you, you're placing that energy somewhere else into something positive and something that you're passionate about, and therefore it's giving you a new beginning. It's giving you a new head start, which is a beautiful thing. And keep letting go of what no longer serves you, divine feminines. Let's talk about the divine karmics here. Divine karmics, I told you, some of you guys are going to be going in union. And it's a lesson. I do feel like there has been some partying, some turned upness. Somebody was like, okay, so what? The coronavirus here, we're going to turn up nevertheless. We got the firm foundation. So I do feel like, even as I said before, you need to ground your energy. You need to take this time of self-reflection, divine karmics, and really go within. We got to stand your ground. Yeah, like, I feel like you might not want to hear this, but you need to, like, divine karmics, I do feel like you need to slow down. And this is not the time to be just hooking up with people all willy-nilly because you're bored. This is the time for you to take that spirit is like trying to cultivate your energy, cultivate your path into making you a better person. You got to use this time wisely. You feel me? All right. So use the time wisely while you have it, because I mean, you'll never get another one of these vacations. A universal vacation. All right, so give me some cards, Spirit. Give me some cards. All right, thank you. We got cherish, enjoy, charm, art, beauty, and the way to Venus. Again, like I said, some of you guys, fire signs are learning how to be creative. Some of you guys are even learning tutorials on makeup, beauty. I feel like I said, I feel like, especially I'm talking to the Leos out here that's changing their attire, changing their look. Some of you guys could be focusing on your health. I see you guys in the mirror changing your hairdo or trying to figure out what you can do new, because I feel like after this whole lockdown stuff go away, y'all gonna be out there shining bright like a diamond. That's what you're gonna be doing. We got to communicate, analyze, let your mind tell you how to. Mercury. So right here, and it's funny, we got all these doggone blues, which matches the throat chakra card again. We got some type of creativity that is going on, and that creativity is like enhancing it's like whatever you're passionate about is really enhancing your creativity. So use it. Some of you guys are interested in becoming YouTubers. Some of you guys could be interested in becoming a podcast, or having like a radio, and like getting on the radio or having something to say. I do feel like that you need to go with that. That might bring you, as look at this. I was just about to say it might bring you good fortune, and here we are. The granting of blessings from good fortune. I'm trying to tell y'all, thank you, Spirit. Whatever you're passionate about is going to bring you good money. Some of you guys are interested in, like, I see, like, again, I hear like a podcast, I see a radio. Some of you guys are interested in like taking that footing to the next level. I see Instagram influencers. I see even Facebook. Man, I see you creating like a platform on Facebook, like really using your social media. And y'all, it's gonna bring y'all so many people y'all way that it's gonna bring so much more money. And I feel like money ain't never been really a problem, but I think that y'all have been like caught up in like kind of confused or conflicted in what creative avenue you should take. But I feel like you're going on the right path. It might be confusing, it might be a little bit all over the place, but nevertheless, you're here, you're breathing, you're surviving and thriving, and I feel like that is what's going to take you to your next level. I feel like divine karmics, y'all need to catch up and stop all this partying and we fist to turn up, we fist to do this, that, and the other, because Nay, Chuck, and Tito and them, they can't save you, they can't help you while we sitting over here Cadillacing and acting like we ain't got nothing to do. There's always something productive to do. Okay, I'm going to use my Rebel deck. Shout out to Erica again for giving me this deck. This deck is so real. I promise the Bob, like, this deck be like, it just gives me the truth in every form. Alright, so with my Rebel deck here, it says you are loved. It says you are here for a reason. Don't F it up. What I'm telling you, follow your purpose, baby. Follow your dreams. Okay? Go within, divine karmic. Go within, divine karmic. It's time for you to, playtime is over. It's time to take what you got within you and use it conducively. Shit is going down. Didn't I tell you somebody lost their job? A couple of y'all might have lost your job. It says reevaluate, change your perspective, or quit, or effing quit. I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to talk to the people here. Even if you lost your job, even if your job is all over the place and you don't know what's next, I'm trying to tell you what's next. Follow your passion, because that's what's going to help you in the long run. Look at this. Whatever you thinking about, don't do it, divine karmic. I know I'm talking to you. Whatever you thinking about, don't you dare do it. Now is not the effing time. I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you. Y'all think fat meat greasy? Until you get ready to flip that burger, your ass get popped, and you're going to be mad at spirits, and you better tighten up on your backstroke. Alright, don't talk to anyone. Don't look at anyone. Divine karmic. What I told you. Stop trying to turn up with people. This is not the time for you to turn up. You better turn your ass down. You better turn your down and turn your ass down and turn your vibration up, okay? In a positive way. You need some effing alone time. And you know why? I know I'm speaking to a few of y'all. I know you fire signs. I'm bored with this stupid. This ain't got nothing to do with me. I'm over here. I just want to go turn up. I want to go party. But this is the time for you to to increase your foundation, your spiritual beliefs. Really go within. Really focus on what you need to focus on in order for you to be a better person. And divine feminists, y'all keep on doing what y'all been doing. Stay on that path of, passionate beginnings. Because at the end of the day, that is going to pay off. Whatever you're passionate about, that is what's going to pay off for you at the end of the day. You keep on going down that path and keep making your days brighter. Because trust me, baby, it's going to get brighter as the days go. Okay? Alright. And I'm also saying, go into nature. I'm also hearing that a lot of people that, especially fire signs, maybe need to increase your vitamin D. Get your vitamin D up, baby. Go sit outside. It's okay. Even if you got to put that mask on, go sit outside with that mask on, all right? Now, let's talk about divine masculines. We want to talk about divine masculines here, Spirit. Give me the cards for divine masculines and divine karmic masculines. All right, I do feel like there's a rebirth. There is a change. You're changing at a fast. You're changing at the speed of light. Some of you guys are entering into a new phase and leaving that old one there. All right, thank you, Spirit. I appreciate it. Especially for you Leos out there, divine masculine Leos. Yeah, y'all being strong about a situation. And you like, I'm coming out on top, and you will come out on top. The spotlight is on you. You're becoming an influencer. I do feel like some of you guys who are Instagrammers, if you are an Instagrammer, you're definitely in the energy of becoming an influencer. You're gonna have a lot of likes, a lot of followers, because people value what you say. If you are a Sagittarius, I feel like you're being creative, or maybe you've been in your head a lot about which way you want to go. There's certain things that you're no longer interested. I think you're grateful for the experience, but it's like you're walking away from stuff that is no longer serving you. Yeah, we looking within. We leveling up. We're going up. The elevator's going up. The elevator is going up. I see you, baby. I see you. Give me some cards for the divine. Oh, I ain't even have to say it. Look, we got the King of Swords here. I do feel like for the divine karmic masculines, this is the time for you to go within. Some of y'all just have a lot of fear of going within. Y'all are scared. And it's so Spirit is calling y'all to have some spiritual discernment. Have some great strength. We got the Ace of Cups here. Some of you guys could be feeling victorious in love. If you are a karmic masculine, you could be thinking about a new love or entering a new relationship. I just want you to know to tread lightly in those new relationships, because it start off all nice and then it ends up the shot of hell. So y'all just be careful out there. We got the Ace of Wands here. So yeah, I do feel like for some divine masculines, you will be entering or considering a new relationship that is new passion. There's a lot of passion. There's a lot of love. There's a lot of and it's weighing on your mind. You're trying to figure out which route should you go, with this person. You're not too sure. So you kind of come off a little standoffish, a little cold. You're not really ready to open up a little bit, because right now you're just getting spiritual discernment on which way you should go about it. You're really being strong about it. Or you could be dealing with somebody who is a Leo and who's very tough. If you are a Aries, I do feel like you have a love you have love for somebody, and you kind of like, you're standoffish, because I feel like you've been self-reflecting on the past, and it's like you're coming to terms about the person that you love or you love the most. And at this time, it's kind of just put you in hermit mode. It's like you kind of at this point, you're trying to decipher from what reality from what's been fantasy. And I feel like you're changing your perspective. You're leveling up. You're definitely leveling up here. For the divine karmic masculines, I do feel like there's a bit of an ego, a bit of a narcissism here. I feel like because you're getting all these likes, and I know you're a star. I know you're a star in your own right here. Like I said, some of you guys are gonna be a star. Some of you guys, whatever you're doing on Instagram or whatever, you're gonna be an Instagram influencer, and it's gonna take you to higher places that you couldn't even imagine. Right here, we got the Temperance card. Some of you guys might be even feel like a celebrity. You currently feel like, because I feel like you feel like the stars will align, and when the stars are aligned, that's when you're gonna take off. I do feel like you need to ground the energy. You need to be patient. For some of you guys that's considering being in the industry, you need to be patient. Really take your time. Listen to people. Some of you guys have a lot of people in the background that's trying to tell you about the industry and how you need to go by it. Right here we got the Empress. Again, some of you guys are definitely in love, and it's like your love for someone. This could be a baby mother. This could be an ex-wife. I do feel like you just really just looking at the beauty of this woman, and it's like you're infatuated. It's like a love. It's like a deep love, a deep bond. Some of you guys, I feel like you cry. You cry about it. You don't like to admit it, but you feel some type of way. You feel some type of way. Some of you guys could be experiencing having a baby on the way. Some of you guys got a decision to make, whether if you keep on the path or that you've been on or that you have to walk away. There is a decision. There is a decision. At the bottom of the deck, we got the Magician card. Some of you guys are at a standstill of a manifestation. It's like you want it, but you're not too sure if you're able to have it. It's like a lack mindset here. This could be for a divine karmic here that's like, thinking the worst case scenario. I always tell people, while you spending time thinking about the worst case scenario, put that energy towards the best case scenario, and you can get the best options, instead of you sitting over here thinking about what could happen, what's the worst case scenario. Like, that ain't helping nobody. that ain't definitely helping you out. Okay, Spirit guides, give me 3 oracle cards for the divine. Somebody is really thinking about their divine feminine, like really hard. Like, somebody's thinking about a future. Somebody's thinking about how they can come in and change their world. Somebody is missing somebody dearly. They are missing the hell out of that person, because I hear it echoing in my head. Right here we got the mental conflict card. Again, I feel like the divine masculines are really at a standstill because they're going to the next phase of their life. They really been kind of closed off and don't really want to talk to anybody about nothing, because they really trying to process their mental. And it's like you've been kind of conflicted. Probably been a little bit of hot and cold, everybody, but it's just simply because you're just not 100% at where you think. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's a mind over heart matter. Do you go with what you feel, or do you go with what you think? That's always a struggle. Then we got the authority card here. So again, we could be talking to some Leos out there. Well, actually, fire signs are very leading people in general, but I feel like I'm talking to a Leo that's really conflicted, kind of confused, kind of flimsy in thought. There's nothing worse than being a confused person. Your best bet is just to go within, like you've been doing, shut down. But after a while, the time is ticking. The clock is winding down. Some of you guys have a decision between 2 women. Do you go with the divine karmic, or do you stay with the divine karmic, or do you go with the divine feminine? I'm going to tell you something. If you at a standstill of confusion and you just don't know which side of the bed to pick, I'm going to tell you to lay on the best side that is the most comfortable. Because if you, and I know you might take it at that I'm saying, oh, well, stick with the divine karmic because it's more comfortable. No, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that if you land on the side that's giving you crooks in your neck, and you getting charley horses in the middle of the night, and the bed is flat and it's uncomfortable, then why would you not want to roll over on the side that's best purpose for you? Why would you not want to lay on the side that you don't snore that often on, or it's the most softest or the most firmest? Why do you want to lay on the same side that got lumps in it? That makes no sense. But it's your decision at the end of the day. Right here we got the awareness card. So again, you've been getting downloads, spiritual downloads on and if we see this right here, if you look right here, we have like these I forgot, arches, golden arches. So I feel like Spirit has been dropping gems on you. And you just been so conflicted. You just don't know which side of the bed. Do you go with your passion? Or do you go with something that you're used to? Do you stay in the same boat, or do you lift up out of that boat and move somewhere else? We got the positive movement card. Regardless, you're gonna move into a positive direction. Regardless of the fact, it doesn't matter. It does. Honestly, I'm going to tell you the trick of free will. The trick of free will is it does not matter on which side of the coin you flip. At the end of the day, it's a damn coin. It does not matter. It does not matter which road you take, because either way is going to take you to the same destination. That's what destiny is. That's what fate is. It does not matter what you do with your free will. Your free will is still going to take you down that same road. It might take you longer to get down that road, or it might take you the long way or the short way. But either way, it's the same goddamn road. It does not matter which way road you take. Right here, we got the accelerated motion card here. Things are going to be happening like the speed of light. If you look at this, the card right here, this boat looking like it's blowing off into the sun real quick. And then we got the star card. Again, if you look at this, the shooting star. Some of y'all are going to blow up, honey. Y'all are about to blow up. If I'm speaking to a Sagittarius, you, a divine karmic Sagittarius, baby, let me tell you something. For you people that in the back that want to be rappers and be in the industry, if you're not putting in no work and you're stuck on confliction, you are not going to be famous. Okay? Bottom line, whatever you put out there will come back to you. Some of you guys been connecting with the wrong people. They've been telling you, "Oh, I'm gonna make you a star. I'm gonna get you here. I'm gonna get you there," but ain't made not a damn move. Okay, tighten up, tighten up. Let's use our common sense. Let's use it. The extraordinary power of prayer, the highest and lowest aspects of control the situation in Scorpio. Again, Scorpios, very mystic. This says spirituality on it. In other words, if you have a drive, if you have a passion, my suggestion would be to engulf yourself into spirit. Okay, go into your prayer place. You know, some people don't even believe in prayer, but prayer works. Prayer really works with your manifestations. Okay, if you have a drive, if you have a passion, and you feel it in your heart, you know where you're headed to, it's okay to talk to your spirit guides. It's okay to talk to God. It's okay to talk to angels. It's okay to talk to your ancestors. It's okay. Because at the end of the day, they're going to help you. They want to help you. They want to get you to the next level in your life. As a full-time job servant, do a little at a time. Take your time, discern what you really want to do. Don't jump into things that are over your head. Because if you jump into things, some of you guys, like I said, could be changing your diet. If you're somebody that's in the business of becoming a model, a singer, an actor, or whatever the case might be, take your time. Take your time, do it right. Just saying. The power of love, investment, gambles, and other gambles, your creation in the 5th house. Let's talk about this card. I got major vibes off of that card. For those of you guys that's indecision of whether staying with the karmic partner or moving on to a divine feminine, I want you to know that if you're going with the divine feminine, you're going to have to take a risk. Period of the point blank. I know you don't like me saying it, but I just got to be real with you, divine masculine. Or for you karmics out there, I understand that you karmics are talking to multiple people, and that's fine. You're just dating and trying to figure out which one, is really good for you or going to be good for you, and that's perfectly fine. But as far as in the divine masculines here, if you are in a position to where you have a choice between the divine karmic and the divine feminine, I want you to know something. If you stay with your divine karmic, that means you're basically saying to God or whatever your spiritual foundation is that you don't want to change nothing. I'm gonna run that back for the people that's sitting in the back. If you are a divine masculine, in other words, you are standing in alignment with self. You are in alignment with self. You stand, you walk, you talk your truth. Okay? Your truth is one and the same. If you are a divine masculine and you have a choice between the person you've been dealing with and the person that you truly love and you want to go to, I want you to know something. If you stay with your divine karmic, you're basically telling God, I want to live this life. I like this life. It's comfortable to me. I don't want to change anything. I don't want to grow. I want to stay here. Okay. Then that means that you don't mind going through more unnecessary BS. That means you like coming home miserable. That means that you do not want no happiness. And that has a lot to do with your own self-worth. If your self-worth is shot to hell, you're basically saying that you don't deserve happiness, you deserve miserable. And I feel sorry if that's your energy, because you will never live the conducive life that is matching with your truth. If you are a divine masculine and you have a choice with a divine feminine, you're going to have to take a risk. But the risk is really worth it, because not only are you free to live in your truth. Some of you guys, I'm going to put it out there. Some of you guys could be in a situation to where you are bisexual. Let's talk about it, because everybody's talking about this Love is Blind, and everybody's making this guy as a enemy of the state. But that's not the case. I don't know his sign. I'm going to assume that he probably have some fire in his chart. Okay. And I know a lot of you men, like Ashley, we don't want to hear nothing about no bisexual. But, I mean, the truth is, a lot of men are bisexual. You're bisexual. You're bisexual. Okay? Just like there's women out there that is bisexual, there's men out there too that are bisexual. If you are with, and some of you guys, I'm put it out there. Some of you guys who are divine masculines have been with the divine karmic solely off of the fact that you can live your double life with the divine karmic. All they want to do is to make sure that they're taken care of, and that's it. And you're saying that you rather live in that environment than for you to be with somebody who is going to allow you. Because to be honest, there is some women that's out there that would not mind you being bisexual. Some women out there do not mind you being. You know how many women them been with Dennis Rodman? Allegedly he been bisexual. You know how many women been with Prince? Allegedly being bisexual. Do you know how many bisexual men out there get women? And some of these women don't even care that they're bisexual. Some of these women just be like, I understand. I get it. You have a sexual preference like everybody else. Long as you are safe, that's not a problem with me. You have some women like that. So what I'm saying is that some of you guys are unaware that you have a divine feminine who actually, first of all, when we talking about different fire signs, we're talking about different signs in general. If we was to break it all the way down, your divine feminine knows you more than you could even imagine. And I know that scares the bejesus out of you, because you're like, dang, like, do she really know? Yeah, she feels. She feels. She's all knowing. She knows. She knows, my baby. She knows. There's nothing that you can hide that your divine feminine don't know. But the love is unconditional. The love is unconditional. The love is unconditional. That means her love is not to be abused. But at the same time, I mean, I get it, because a lot of the divine masculines here are saying, well, Ashley, we don't know whether we should take a risk because this happened and that happened. Is that you got to heal yourself, okay? You got to make sure that you're not taking the old and bringing it into the new, because that's what's really preventing y'all from taking this risk. Some of y'all are really terrified to take a risk because you don't know the outcome. You know the outcome of what happens with the karmic, but you don't know the outcome of what happens with the divine feminine. Well, I can't tell you your outcome, but I can tell you that your outcome is greater on the side of God than it is anything else, because God don't give you no trash. And I'm not calling divine karmics trash. We're just saying that they're on the same path that everybody else is on. It's different levels to it. But I'm just telling you that God, or whatever your spiritual foundation is not about to put you with somebody that you're not equally yoked, unless it's for you to wake up. It's for you. It's calling for growth. If you've been with the divine karmic, that relationship has only been there since the only reason why. Because a lot of people don't understand why they end up with people that they end up not equally yoked with. The only reason for that is because you are meant to learn. You cannot stay in underdeveloped growth land. You got to grow up. So therefore, you will end up with people that is obviously the opposite of what you need in your life. But the only reason why these people are here is so they can help you grow up. And most people get so comfortable in underdeveloped land, they don't want to grow up. They want to stay there. Well, I'm sorry to tell you, you can't stay in underdeveloped land for too long. Otherwise, you're gonna be forced. Don't allow spirit to come drag you so you can grow up. That's the most uncomfortable thing you could ever experience on this side of the earth. You tight ass. Loosen the F up control freaks. Don't get laid. Listen, that card right there speaks about a lot of, okay, I think I'm talking to some Leos out there. And maybe some Aries too. Some of you guys just need to chill on being a control freak, okay? You cannot control every aspect of how life is going to go. You thinking, if I give a sprinkle here, a teaspoon here, a little da-da-da here, then I can control. You can't, first of all, you cannot control. One thing is there is a saying: you want God to laugh, give him your plans. You cannot control your aspect of your life. Okay, with you thinking I can just manipulate people and I can give them just enough, and I can say just enough, and I can do just enough just to get by, and I can still control it. No, you can't, because God, whatever your spiritual beliefs is going to blow it up every time, and it's going to blow up in your face. You ain't got to take my word for it. Just keep on saying good morning. It's going to blow up in your damn face. Okay? So just chill. Allow things to happen the way they should. Okay? Especially when you need to take a risk on life. Okay? You're not going to become a celebrity, or you're not going to be the person that you say you want to be if you don't take a risk. All right? Stop texting, stop stalking, stop checking on that person. Just F and stop. Spend time on someone worth it. Don't waste it on the ridiculousness. I'm talking to you people out there that's over here choosing this stupid karmic. I'm sorry, I don't mean to say stupid, but I mean it's a stupid situation, because common sense isn't so common. And I know I'm saying it like that. I have Aries in my moon. I do apologize, but I do say things that trigger you. It pisses you off, but it makes you think. Stop spending time with people that's not worth it. Why are we still sticking with this lesson that has been dead for eons? Okay? Some of you guys really thinking about, oh, well, if I stay here with the karmic, then I can do this, that, and the other. Yeah, but it's going to fall. Because that's the whole point, is you're not meant to stay with that karmic lesson. Y'all have lessons to learn from. And a lot of people don't even get, and it's like you stay stuck in your potential, but you don't even get to your highest potential. You don't even become the self that you're supposed to be. Your higher self really wants you to zero in on what's good for you, and not holding on to things that is not good for you. You know why? Because it's not teaching you anything. You've learned your lessons. It's time for you to grow up. It's time for you to grow up, whether if you want to grow up or not. Some of you guys here, y'all karmic lesson been for the longest. I'm going to put it out there. Some of you guys karmic lesson is all about your decision making and how you use your free will. And you haven't even gotten that notion down packed yet. We still going by the ego. I feel like some of you guys have been deliberately sitting up here chasing the ego. Or what has been taught to me. I need to chase things that make me look good. If that ain't got nothing to do with your truth, you living a fraudulent life. I'm sorry for getting on your ass, but you living a fraudulent life. You're not living your truth. And whoever that you trying to draft on your team that is not a part of your truth, they're not a part of your truth. They're not a part of your truth. I don't care how you cut a deck. Look at this. I just shuffle this. Drop the F and ego. I can't lie about this. I don't cherry pick my cards, ladies and gentlemen. I don't cherry pick my cards. Spirit speaks through me. Vulnerability is hot as F. Come on here, somebody. I'm talking to the people in the back. I'm talking to you people that sitting up here chasing your ego, and you thinking, oh, if I have this amount of money, if I just build this up, and this will make me look good. Okay, what kind of life do you want to live? Do you want to live a life that looks good, or do you want to live a life that feels good? I'm going to say that again for the people that's in the far upper corner. Do you want to live a life that looks good, or do you want to live a life that actually feels good to live? Or do you want to still keep on chasing what the ego wants, and then every night you go to bed, you can't even look yourself in the mirror, or you can't even wake up in the morning because you really hate your life? You ain't gonna tell nobody. You ain't gonna tell your karmic partner that you really hate your life. You don't want to start no argument. You don't want to go back and forth. It ain't even about going back and forth. It's about cutting what no longer works for you. Cut it, eat, cut it. Cut that shit. Cut it. You gotta let it go. Gotta let it go. And I understand some of you guys really is trying to hold on to this past life. Control freaks. You trying to hold on to something that's no longer serving you. It's ridiculous. And Spirit been trying to tell you to let it go and live your truth, but you don't want to live your truth because you're scared of being judged. You're scared that people is not going to believe in you. Let me tell you something. In order for you to start manifesting a life that you want to live, you got to be willing to live and walk and talk in your truth. Fuck what everybody else say. Fuck what everybody else think you should do. Fuck your critics. Critics are critics. That's their job. They're gonna critique everything you do because they're too busy worried about your life that they can't even organize their own life. Who the hell cares what somebody think, believe, and say? I don't even care if your mama and your daddy and them feel like you should be doing something different. Live your life. Live your life the way you should live your life. Okay? Stop trying to, I'm here to take one more card. Stop trying to live your life the way people want you to live your life. There ain't no star in that. Ain't no star in that. Believe what you see. Come on, Hill Spirit. Thank you. Thank you so much. Face reality or live in la la land. Choose bravely. I'm telling you. For the people out there, live your life in the best way possible that is meant for you. Stop living your life for other people. Stop living your life because it looks appealing. Looks can be appealing, but I see you going home and you're miserable. I see you talking to your friends. You can't even talk to them because they ain't even giving you good advice. Some of you guys stick with a whole bunch of karmics and you trying to figure out why your life ain't going the way it should go. Well, I'm going to tell you, birds of a feather show enough flock together. So if you living your life and it's not 110%, it's not 1,000% real and authentic, guess what, my baby? Guess what? You ain't living at all. You ain't living at all. I don't care how, and I understand. Nobody really wants to listen to the truth because the truth hurts. The truth is ugly. The truth is painful. But guess what? At the end of the day, I'd rather live in my truth. I'd rather be living in my truth than be living a lie. You know how many people told me it was bad advice to be a tarot card reader? You know how many people done try to talk me up out of it? Try to talk me out of, you ain't gonna make no money in that. You ain't gonna really do this. But guess what? It ain't even about being a tarot card reader. It's about being a spiritual person, being a healer. I'm living and breathing and walking in my truth. Every day I wake up, I know I'm a spiritual woman. So I got to live my life accordingly. I got to live the way that is pleasing to the God that I serve and that is pleasing to me. If I cannot be authentic to myself, then it matters none for me to be authentic. I mean, it matters none for me to be living a fraudulent life to please others. Because if you're waking and you're living for everybody else, you're walking to the grave a miserable person. Straight, simple like that. Straight up. If you living a fraud life, you living a fraud life that's just not conducive to nobody. Alright, so I'm gonna pull out my moon deck card here. Cards. And we're gonna get some advice, collective energy for the divine masculines, divine feminines, fire signs, and karmics, divine karmics as well. Give me 3 cards, Spirit, please. Healthy boundaries keep me centered and balanced. Again, some of you guys are in the position to cut off, sacrifice, release, let go of what no longer serves you. So you can stay balanced, so you can stay in a healthy mindset. I free myself from critical thoughts towards my body and my worth. Look at this. So, right here, we're talking about you got to free yourself, release yourself from critical thoughts, even if it's critical thoughts from others. Some of you guys, I want you to know the reason why you have not become as successful or have not been on the path that you should be on is simply because you've been listening to other people. These other people, you've been taking bad advice from other people. And I see you taking advice from people. But I want you to know, when you take advice from people that does not mean you no good, that's praying for your downfall secretly, they want you to fail. They don't want you to surpass them. Some people want you to stay on a certain level so they can surpass you. Right here we got my community is supportive, loving, and active in the world. Some of you guys could be part of the military. Some of you guys could be a part of the military, interested in joining the military. Some of you guys need to join a support group. Be a part of a tribe. Join your tribe. You join your tribe of other people, you'll get the support that you need. You'll get the support that you need. One more card. I meet resistance with kindness. And I get it. Some things haven't mapped out the way that you want it to go. Right here. I'm courageous. At the bottom of the deck, I'm courageous, steady, and strong. Again, Stand in your power. Stay strong. Stay positive. Increase your vibrations. Tune out the outside. Focus on the inside. Be of great strength. When you feel resistant, know that things are not happening the way that you want them to go for a reason. Because God got something better for you in store. Okay? God got something better for you in store. So let's stop focusing on what you don't have, and let's learn to practice gratitude and being grateful. Get out the ego. The ego can't help you. The only thing the ego does is help you survive. That's about it. The ego does not help you in certain aspects of your life. Some people just be like, if I just get this money, if I just get this job, if I just, they don't help you. All right, let's do a collective energy read on everybody. And then let me go on about my day because I got to drink my coffee and I got to get to somebody's park. Hopefully it's not an overkill pack, but I need to get some vitamin D in my skin, honey. All right. Spirit guides, angels of love and light, give me a collective energy read on everybody. I heard the word fear. Let me tell y'all something. For those of y'all that want to live fearful, you're destroying your own life and you're making your own self sick. Get out of fear, okay? We got the Page of Pentacles here. I feel like before this year is out, there's going to be some new businesses, new ideas. It's going to take baby steps. There's going to be a Ten of Pentacles here. There's going to be some new businesses, new ideas. There's going to be some things. There's going to be some reunions. There's going to be a lot of love, light, and a lot of, positive energy. There is the choices. A lot of us have choices to make. You're either going to keep with the old or you're going to embrace the new. You can embrace the old all you want to, but all it's going to do is force you to walk into the new. You cannot stay in your lower frequency of consciousness and think that that's going to work out for you. It's not. We got the Page of Wands here. So we're going to have new beginnings of, like I said, new beginnings of business, new beginnings. It's just going to be new. It's a lot of new energy. The Star card here. There is going to be a lot of, it's going to happen very quick. Everything has been happening in a matter. I mean, here we are, 4th month in, coronavirus is here, been here, and here we are, and you know how fast that happened? So just imagine, everything that is going to work out is going to work out for your greater good, but it's going to happen quick. So I want you to know, we are not in the decision. Even though you have a decision, but the time is winding down. You're going to have a choice whether to stay. After this whole lockdown turn up to a lockup, you're going to have to, your decision is going to be final. So tread lightly. Strength. Have some spiritual strength. Get some powerful discernment. Okay? Figure out what, I'm going to tell you this. I'm going to drop this hot gem. In order to make a decision, the best way to make a decision is to go with your truth. What feels good to you? What makes sense to you? What is in your soul that is crying that makes sense for you to go by? If you truly think, the whole point of combining mind, spirit, and body and soul is so you can be a true person, to your true self, to your true spirit, to your true soul. That's what's really all about. And when you make decisions, you have to base those decisions off of that. But if you have scattered thinking and you're all over the place, then yeah, you're going to make decisions that is not conducive for your life. That has nothing to do with your alignment of your true self. Right here we got the Four of Swords. Some of you guys are in a resting stop, and it's time for you to wake up out of that resting stop. You got to get up. And I know it takes a lot of energy. I know a lot of y'all are scared and fearful, and you don't want to create any more tower moments because you're like, oh man, I can't take another L. You won't take another L if you live in your truth. Right here we got the Eight of Pentacles here. Some of you guys are transitioning to different jobs. In a matter of moons, things are going to be so quick. It's going to change. Some of you guys are really becoming spiritual. Some of you guys could be going into a spiritual way of living. We got the Page of Cups. We got a lot of pages here. A lot of pages. Like I said, a lot of new beginning here. Some of you guys are manifesting, or in the process of manifesting new love, new passionate beginnings. So funny when I say new love, you got the Queen of Cups. So we got emotional stability here. Whoever you walked into this year with, you damn sure ain't walking out this year with. Queen of Wands. Depending on if you're married. But as we see, marriages are falling apart. We see marriages are falling apart. This whole I'm finna marry somebody for stability shit is dead. You cannot marry for people for money anymore. Okay? You either gonna spirit is tearing up stuff. We are currently experiencing tower moments left and right. Your life is getting jacked up so new things can come in for your greater good. If you don't believe me, keep on saying good morning. Queen of Wands here. We got people that's practicing self-worth, self-values. This whole I'm just to manipulating for to be with people just so I can be with them. That shit is dead and gone. It's not working for you. That ain't gonna work no more, Linda. That ain't working no more, Jeffrey. You got to grow up. You got to grow up. A lot of y'all don't want to grow up because you really like the old paradigm. Well, I'm sorry to tell you. I am sorry, but I got to tell you the truth. You're going through a paradigm shift. All that stuff that used to be, that could have been, should have been, is dead and gone. We even got babies that's coming into the world that is of a, their whole conscience is changed. It's different. I'm done. Death and rebirth card. I ain't got nothing else to say. Spirit done shut me up. I ain't got nothing else to say. So, if you like this reading, please like and share. A thumbs up, thumb it up, subscribe. Thank you guys for tuning in. It's been awesome, per usual. And until next time, peace. Spread love, light, and energy. Positive energy, not fear. Deuces.